Washington, D.C. city workers tearing up Black Lives Matter Plaza, permanently removing the massive BLM street mural that was painted outside on the street just north of the White House. Griff Jenkins is on the plaza now,
Imagine if a city painted White Lives Matter somewhere in their city, or Brown Lives Matter. That's just ridiculous. Like, why are we using racism to fight racism? I never understood that at all. I never have, and I never will, because it makes no fucking sense. You don't show up to a fire, you don't show up to a house fire, and when half the house is on fire, you don't go light the other fucking half on fire. So why would you use racism to combat racism? It makes no fucking sense.
is north of H Street, just north of Lafayette Square, right in front of the White House. It's about 300, 400 yards away, just to give everybody the lay of the land. What are you seeing out there right now, Griff?
Yeah, John, good afternoon, and that's a good point. We are just steps from the White House. Actually, I'll just spin for just a second, Les. You can see, remember the St. John's Church, the center of the riots and protests of the BLM in the summer of 2020? Obviously, this here...
Oh, yeah, the riots that everybody just completely ignores, like they didn't happen and didn't cause any destruction or death at all. Yeah, but they still focus on January 6th. Weird.
Is where they erected this Black Lives Matter plaza and painted on the street. But as you mentioned, it's not just being painted over, John. It's being torn up. Let me show you. We've just watched hours of a jackhammer tearing up some bollards that lined the street. They had lights on them. This is where the word matter was. The next block, lives, and the next block, black. So these crews are out here actually tearing up the bollards to begin tearing the entire street up. It says it's going to take them days.
What kind of a waste of fucking money is this, too? Like, DC doesn't need money for other things. You know, police, education. No. We're going to spend millions and millions on this stupid shit. It's ridiculous. If I was a taxpayer there, I'd be pissed.
To do this because of the amount of work, but they're ultimately going to return this entire 16th Street back to just a paved road. No, nothing painted in here. No Black Lives Matter. Just a two-way, either way, the way it was before the mural. It comes as
it should be. That was stupid that they did this in the first place.
Seeing D.C. also clearing out those homeless encampments, and of course the effort to bring the federal workers back to work as well, and cracking down on crime, all a part of what President Trump calls making D.C. great again. John?
Good, as it should. It's ridiculous. None of that shit should be going on there.
We'll send it back to you.
All right, Griff Jenkins for us on the formerly named Black Lives Matter Plaza. They've gotten a long way to the demolition so far. Griff, thank you.
Yeah, so there you heard it There you heard it from Fox. It's just ridiculous that we did this in the first place. Like, how ignorant of a society do we have to be where leaders thought this was a good idea to do and people actually fucking supported this stupid shit? This was some of the dumbest shit we've ever done, honestly. And where did it get us? Did it help black people? Absolutely not. This shit didn't help anybody but the people who were running BLM, who stole all the goddamn cash and bought a shit ton of mansions. It's ridiculous. Just utterly ridiculous. This is the hugest scam I've ever seen, except maybe for Bernie Madoff. These people just stole money because people were stupid just giving them money, and including all these corporations and all this, gave them millions of dollars in cash, and they did exactly this much for the black community, and then they took their money and ran. Utterly disgusting and ridiculous. So let me know what you guys think about this. Like, comment, subscribe, give me a follow on X at MiddleGuy7, and I'll see everybody soon. Thank you.